Alright, back for round 3, game 2. I think we'll play first. Yeah, I'd say this hand is decent. You know, we have 3 lands, a 2-drop, and mugging. I can't really cast our Simic Charm yet, but hopefully we will draw some sort of fixing for that. And we'll have Cinder Elemental as well. Okay, he doesn't play anything. Scorchwalker could be good if he throws down his wall again. We might also just play it on next turn, depending on what he does. Oh, Demir Charm. Okay, well, I guess there's no reason just to let my dude die, so I'm just going to Blood Rush it. He takes a ton of damage. I still lose a card, but I get to keep my dude on the board. So I imagine if he's just killing the 2/2, he probably doesn't have much early defense. I could be wrong. Okay. Well, I'm going to attack. I imagine he blocks. And then the question is, if he does, do I play mugging? I probably do. Like, I don't know if Cinder Elemental is going to do much next turn. And him having a looter is pretty valuable. This really hurts me, like, tempo-wise, but I think it's worth it, because this card is very powerful if I just, like, let it sit there for the game. Ooh, Undercity Informer. That's a good one. It seemed like he had plenty of early defensive plays. I don't think pit fighting this is a good idea. It's like pretty bad. It's basically 2 for winning myself. Like I could attack, give this first strike, have this deal damage, and then pit fight, but that just seems miserable. So now I don't know. Like we kind of need to draw a big creature here. We don't have a lot of gas, and he still does. Alright, so he's just killing that again. We just have a land. Alright, I guess I'm going to pass. So my question is, I don't know how mill-centric his deck is. Alright. Well, no, we're probably not getting another Disciple anytime soon. Yeah, we have pretty much stone cold nothing right now. This guy's a pretty scary card just because, you know, they can mill you out pretty fast with it. I mean, we've drawn a lot of lands. We have 7 here, and there's 2, so that's 9. So there's 8 lands left in our library. So like 8 or 9 mills will kill us, just like straight out. That's a little annoying, but see, if I were him, I'd probably be attacking with that. Maybe he's afraid. Oh, all right. Well, at least we got a powerful card here. Hopefully, this just doesn't get countered. And now, next turn, if this list lives, we can pit fight away his informant. It looks like we've both drawn quite a few lands, which I guess is nice at least. If this attacks, I'm just gonna let it through. I think I don't want to discard either of my cards. It's like I'd prefer having either of these to him having a 2/2. And if he attacks, then yeah, he doesn't. So all right. So I guess I'm probably passing here. I could pit fight away his enemies or his Undercity Informant, but I still can't get in this turn. So I guess I would probably just rather do it on his turn. That way if he responds to it, he needs to use mana. Another anemones, jeez. Alright, well he still has 5. Even if we kill the informant, he still has 5 power to block our predator. And we're drawing quite a few lands. Which is bad, considering that this thing is on the board. I might just need to kill it soon. Yeah, so he doesn't have anything. It doesn't seem like. How many do we have? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? I'm just going to kill it now. Okay, well, he has a counter. That could be bad for us. We might just get milled out. We just drew another land. Like, this is so bad. We have many answers to a 2-3 as well. That's kind of the frustrating part right now. I guess I prefer him countering this to, like, one of our bigger threats. I don't think he can afford to just nuke his whole team yet. I don't think we're quite there. We're close. 10 lands in play, 12, so there's 5 lands left. It's pretty close. I think he's debating about doing it. Yeah, it depends on how close those lands are to the top. Hopefully not, because we've drawn so many. We're at 20, so I'll just take this. Okay, Zertar Swine is not terrible. It is a 5-4, so there's some merit to playing it. So, I mean, I'm just thinking here, if I attack with this, he's probably going to chump with the 2 anemones and the Mind Eye Drake. And that mills me for quite a bit. Interesting. Yeah, that mills me for 5, and if that gets any number of lands, I'm basically just dead. So I can just sit here and hope to top deck a removal spell for his Undercity Informant, but yeah, I feel like we need to finish this out, so I'm just going to get in there. This also might have the benefit of clearing away some of his creatures, so that he can't mill me quite as many times. Because like if he uses them to chump, then he can't use them to mill. Alright, so he's doing that. So this won't trade with my guy, so I'm fine just eating one of his dudes randomly here. And if I'm going to eat one randomly, it's going to be the anemones. So I guess he could force the issue and sack one, but looks like that's what's happening. So that's fine. That would have been nice, because then we could have played this one and killed his Undercity Informant. And then we're losing 5 more cards. I guess he's going to sack it, so we're losing even more than that. Yep. Ouch. Jeez. He got... Oh, he didn't get our... I thought for a second he got our Gruul Rage Beast. Alright, so it looks like he's just going for it. You know, actually I think it might be correct to sack the Mind Eye Drake first. I guess it depends. Just because you, you know, you potentially mill a bunch of lands in that first 5. Okay, yeah. So we're just dead. Sweet. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I guess see you at the next draft.